What's going on, everybody? Welcome to WSSEA Street Fighter 6. We are about to get into some beautiful action for our high school students. It was so fun the last couple weeks seeing these guys play, and we're getting some repeat schools this time around, but we'll get into that in a little bit. I'm your boy, Zipmaster Flex, and I'm here with Nerdy Bird. Nerdy Bird, you said this is your first time on Street Fighter 6. How you feeling?
I'm excited, and yes, I'm very green around the ears when it comes to Street Fighter 6. I mean, 6 in particular. I've played other Street Fighters, I've played other fighting titles, and I will continue to say this just so I'm fully transparent with everyone. My main fighting game is Soul Calibur, so take with that what you will. I get judged so heavily for that one. I love that game series through and through, but I'm trying to pick up other ones. Some people have seen me on Smash a lot lately. I do enjoy my Super Smash, and I figured, you know, why not? I played these titles a few times here and there. I love the analysis of these titles, the frame perfect stuff that has to come through for magic to happen. Makes my dumb brain very happy at times, so when I was given the opportunity to be here, I said yes.
No, for sure. Street Fighter 6 is awesome. I don't know why anybody's giving you guff for Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur is amazing. I loved 6. I used to compete in it. Got me a couple top 8s, you know what I mean? Almost had a trophy, but I fumbled the bag. It's all good. I got 5th place, but it's an awesome game. But, before we get into everything, we always have to give a shout out to ZOTAC Gaming for powering today's stream. Thanks to their incredible support, we're able to bring this broadcast to all of you, helping showcase the amazing talent in Scholastic Esports. Let's show our appreciation to ZOTAC Gaming by giving them a shout out on social media. Make sure to join their communities on Discord, and don't forget to use hashtag powered by ZOTAC or ZOTAC USA when you post. All right. Now, the teams that we have cooking today. Let's take a look. We've seen them in previous weeks. I'm on the wrong tab. Give me 1 second. All right, so the teams we have up, Naches. We've seen you guys. You cooked up last time. If I want to give a rundown of your players, you have Forgotten going up first. You have Hatman 333 going up next. And you have Master Eye. Hatman went crazy last time. I'm going to tell you right now. Hatman was gaming. All right, and they're going up against Wapato. All right, Wapato is going to be having Piggy Wears a Wiggy. This was last week where we got this team. And then we have Piggy Wears a Wiggy. We have Real Steve and Garlic Jr. If I'm not mistaken, that's a player swap. Real Steve. I don't think I remember Real Steve. But I'll tell you right now, Garlic Jr. was the best player that we have seen so far in this circuit. And I went as far as to say in last year's circuit of WSSEA Street Fighter 6, that he was the best player that I've seen, even with that whole season being played out. So I'm ready to see if Master Eye can even hold a candle to this guy.
So what you're telling me, Zipmaster, is that that the pressure really is coming right now from Garlic Jr. to perform and keep up the performance that they were able to do last year. However, I mean, they're a cooking ingredient based off their name. This other school, you straight up said that they have some players that are also capable of cooking. So, like, who's going to be better in the kitchen today on Street Fighter 6 is really what it's going to boil down to. I mean, I really want to look at Garlic Jr. in particular if they're that good that they left that much of an impression on you. But what do you think ultimately is going to make or break one of these two squads to be more successful today?
I always say, rarely, the format of this is the best of 2 sets. Right, your school has to win you have to win the best of 3 sets. I'm sorry, your school has to win 2 sets to win the week. Okay, generally the way this goes is it's up to the first 2 players. We watch it generally doesn't go down to the anchors winning against each other. It's kind of decided by the first 2, because whichever school's better, the first 2 players win. It's already said and done, and then we just get it for funsies anchor match, right? Because if you don't know this also, even if a team goes 2-0 against another team, then we still play out the last match no matter what. So you might have already lost the week, but we're still gonna get you your games, okay? So we generally watch a team lose 2-0, and then we get the final match. So I think it comes down to Forgotten versus Piggy Wears a Wiggy and Hatman versus Real Steve, and then we'll see what happens after that. Now, granted, it obviously can go another route. We can get to the anchor. It could go 1-1, and then we get to the anchor. So, but I'm looking for the first 2 players to show their stuff.
So I totally understand that your starting out player typically wants to be the one to set the pace for everything, be the one to get that first win, and your second player, I I think of it kind of in a sense of crew battles when it comes to Smash, which is you do have your anchor player, you have your starter, but then you have your mid player, and that mid player has to be a little bit more dynamic. I don't know how forgiving Street Fighter can be in that capacity. So if we do end up going 1-1, personally, that's what I want to see, because first time on broadcast, full series, to the bitter end type of fighting is really what always makes viewership happy, makes players happy, especially because it's like, even though you're the anchor, this is your opportunity to actually round out an entire show, bring your team back from the brink of destruction, or guarantee the victory. I feel like that's always exciting for players to experience.
Nah, for sure. You are spitting. I love it. And are we getting a Lily player? A Lily player? Nobody plays Lily. Even though I think she's mad good. I think she's a very, very good character.
Hey, I mentioned Lily earlier.
Yeah, you were talking about Lily. But there's only one pro player that uses her. Shout out Chakute. That man is the only Lily to win a major since this game has dropped. But yeah, let's talk about these guys. This is going to be Forgotten versus Piggy Wears a Wiggy. Piggy Wears a Wiggy was a JP player, if I'm not mistaken. And he definitely won his game last time. So I'm ready to see what he's going to bring to the table. See if he brings out the same character. I don't know.
All right, so if theoretically we had a Lily against JP matchup, what is the type of advantage each player is looking to play for, especially kind of beginning in the footsie type stage that we'll have?
JP's a zoner. Lily is a grappler that does not care about your zoning. So she does pretty well in this matchup, if that's what we get. I'm about to see what characters we get first off. We're loading. WSSEA. Let me see ya. Show the characters. There we go. Jury. Oh, Hatman came out first. No, wait. No. Forgotten is on the Lily, and this is Piggy Wears a Wiggy. They're all just playing on the same account. Now I remember. So this is for the it's been Forgotten now. And so I had this a little mixed up. And wait a second. And if that's Piggy Wears a Wiggy, he played JP last time, and he's on Lily. So anyway, this matchup, if we want to talk about this matchup right here is a little more up close and personal, as you're seeing right now. And Lily can't really, she can't just impose her will, because Jury's going to be fighting up close anyway. So you can't really use your drill to go through the projectiles.
So we've got double matchup with close range grapple fighters, but it still looks like Lily is finding a little bit more success right now. However, as I'm about to say it, it's the meter that I'm keeping an eye on. It's completely getting eviscerated with that final strike down.
This is nice. And also, another thing to point out, are you familiar with the modern versus classic inputs on this game?
No, I'm more familiar with classic.
Okay, so classic, obviously that's where you just play the game normal. You have to do all your inputs and things like that. In modern, you kind of just hold a direction and press a button, and you'll get special moves. You can get your supers like that with 2 buttons in a direction. So it takes away the execution aspect. You can kind of react to things quicker. So modern Lily, I don't really know. I mean, well, she has a modern command grab, so it's a simpler input to get that command grab off. I think that really makes her a better character. Modern Jury, I don't quite see the reasoning, because she's not a hard to use character in the first place. But either way, right now we have one dub going the way of Piggy Wears a Wiggy or Wapato, and he's been doing a very good job. It's been a scramble up close, but he's been landing a lot of his command grabs and getting a lot of damage quickly.
Yeah, the combos are going unbroken, and we can see the gauge for our unfortunate Jury player just get blasted to pieces during the last fight. I think almost every single life that was used up, but finally we're getting some return hits happening. It's just, I think the grapple combos, the range that we have for Jury is just slightly smaller than Piggy Wears a Wiggy coming in here, and that's where we're struggling.
Yeah, it's the jump ins aren't rewarding Hatman. Forgotten the way that they should. He's jumping in. He's not really getting much off of him. This time, finally gets a big touch, drops the combo, drive reversal into a punish counter grab, and that's game. Yeah, so it's like he's getting where he wants to get. Forgotten is getting up close. He's doing what he wants to do. But once he gets there, he's not capitalizing, and it's getting reversed instantly by Piggy Wears a Wiggy every single time. Drop combo again. Ooh, interruption. Alright, these two dancing in the neutral. Nice dive kick. Goes for a raw DP, but the drive reversal super is going to be beaten out. It is not projectile invulnerable, and she had just let one out. Oh, yeah, there's the command grab.
Yep,
this is the start.
Yep.
Let's see what we can get here. Air to air, no. Ooh! Air to air jump heavy kick into a DP once he hit the ground and it full combo. That was clean. Nice solid chunk of damage there. Got a round on the board trying to tie it up 1-1. Empty jump and gets snatched up. Oh, All right, we got corner game here. Sit down. Where do you think you're going? Okay. Nice way to work his way out. Spin the bar. Said I got a dive kick of my own. Double dash command grab. Gonna rip the super, but that's not gonna work out. Punished freely. Anti-air, I love it. And the command grab was sealed. Though it didn't do enough damage. That had to have been the light one. All right, this is also gonna scale too much. It went off of a low forward. It's gonna be a level 3. Big damage. I don't think it's enough. Is it?
You think it'll KO? Oh,
Nah.
just barely.
It was another thing about modern is you lose damage on the easy inputs. And so when you do a low forward, which is crouch medium kick, that starts a scaling, starts new to season 2. It scales your combo. And then also the fact that he got scaled for doing the easy input, so it didn't do as much damage as it would have.
I gotcha. That makes sense. I'm just... Oh, okay, so another thing I want to ask here. We know that these are both grapplers, but we're seeing a lot of jumps that I would argue aren't very safe to be pulling off from Jury. They're going unpunished. I think during the last series we saw maybe 2 get punished by a command grab, but a lot of them are being left untouched. Is there a reason to be doing that here if you're looking from Piggy's perspective?
So I would say more so it's a lack of being able to play the grounded game against Lily, right? Even though Lily has pretty good anti-airs. And what I'm watching is from last week, what I watched was, not last week, the last time I saw Forgotten, what he's doing is he likes to use the dive kick, exactly. So she can throw off her jump trajectory. You can just do a regular jump in, or you can throw the dive kick out, right? And it makes it a little tricky to anti-air. All right. You're gonna go over the top of the dive kick, see, right? Change the trajectory, you're good to go. Nice punish counter grab, big damage, but side switch. Oh my goodness, it's getting a little wild out here. That's gonna hit.
Oh.
One more good touch and it should be it. Gonna block this? No, tried to jump. That is one of the level 1s you can't really jump in this game, so I get the idea, but not on Jury.
Jury, I'm seeing like moments where it's like there's an opportunity to come back. Our gauge isn't fully depleted. We can turn things back around, but the onslaught that's being brought out by Piggy is just too much to circumvent, it feels like.
Yep. Had a very rough time there. I mean, so Jury's a rushdown character, okay? The thing about it is Lily kind of dictates pace. So it's like, yeah, you can get in, but if you get in, you have to stay in with Jury. And the mistakes that were happening, giving the opportunity back to Piggy Where's Wiggy, he was getting a command grab, getting big damage, more damage than you got when you got in every time. So it was like the game plan was just falling apart at the seams, and we just saw it. 3-0 victory going the way of Piggy Where's Wiggy for Wapato, and that's going to be 1-0 to start this one off. Next up, we're going to get Hatman versus Real Steve, and we'll see if we can tie it up 1-1.
And before we jump into that, I do want to give a quick thank you over to LANFest, one of the organizations that helps create broadcasts such as this. Thank you to LANFest for building healthy communities through gaming with 23 chapters across 18 different states and over 150 events a year. If you want to help out or become part of LANFest, go to lanfest.com and check out our Washington chapters, because of course this is WSSEA, it's for Washington schools, and Infernal LANFest and Emerald City LANFest to find an event near you coming up soon in your future.
I like it. LANFest is always cooking up. These guys are definitely doing a lot of events on the regular. You know, I've actually done some work for these guys offline. Actually, I think the ones that they sent me to were some people booking through them. So I don't think I worked LANFest events offline, but definitely worked with these guys a lot in the online space. And always a great environment, great team, great environment. They work with what they got and they put on good shows.
I appreciate LANFest as well, and a huge shout out to our people behind the scenes that are doing this, because of course you wouldn't be able to see our beautiful faces here without those two who are working to make sure everything goes smoothly for today's broadcast.
That's right. That's right. All right. So we take a look here. Yeah. Yep. This is exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. So the second player that was forgotten first on the jury, Hatman, was the Geef. Hatman last week actually had a crazy clutch up. He went up against a Blanca player that came up with a pretty solid game plan against him. You know, because Geef is a grappler. He has to work his way over to you, and he's intimidating when he gets there. The Blanca player was like, you know what? He's a charge character. He holds back, and then he presses forward in a button, and he does a Blanca ball across the screen. And if you block it, he flips backwards, and he's at a space you can't really do anything. So the guy just made that his whole game plan. I'm going to keep running into you and just creating space, make it difficult for you. But the problem with that game plan is you walk yourself into the corner. You were holding backwards the whole time. Even though you are stopping him in his tracks here and there, getting a touch here and there, you're now back to the wall with Zangief, and it was always going in Hatman's favor. So we'll see what game plan comes up in the next one with Real Steve. Like I said, I think Real Steve, if I'm not mistaken, was a swap because I don't remember that name. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just not remembering correctly. So I don't know what character I'm going to get here.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, we had an assumption as to who we would end up getting for the last series matchup, and we got a little of a different flavor, more spice, if you will, on that series. So perhaps things this time will be a little different.
You're breaking up.
I will fix this. One moment.
Let our friend Nerdy Bird here get that fixed up, guys. Had a little bit of chopulation going on. It's all good. It's all good. But so everybody in the chat, everybody watching this broadcast, what character are you looking forward to seeing? You know, I was speaking earlier. I love me some Geef. Geef last season, Geef this season. I'm always a fan of watching this character. Actually, my favorite character to watch in Street Fighter 6. I was never a fan of him before Street Fighter 6, so I don't quite know how this happened, how I became a Geef fan, but I'm here. I've arrived. So we're taking a look here. I'm sure we're not getting a Geef mirror. If we are, I'm here for it. That still would be fun to watch. It'll be some fun stuff to watch. But I want to see if we get. I know that Hatman was a modern Geef. I wonder if the other Geef is going to be modern. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let me pull up the stream and talk to the folks. See what you guys got going on. All right, so looks like Hatman is locked in, ready to rock. And we're waiting for the opponent. Hatman ready to go. Real Steve, waiting on you, my boy. We're going to get this thing going. In the chat, I see it's me, Garlic
Who's
Jr.,
in the chat?
and I'm winning.
Oh, wait, Garlic Jr.'s there?
Yep. He said it's me, and I'm winning. So while we wait on these guys...
Wait, okay.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was just going to say, while we wait, forgot this tidbit. We always do the team history, talk about these guys, right? And these two schools, they're in the same sports division. And Wapato just got a team victory in football over Naches. But Naches beat them in Overwatch here in WSSEA, okay? So we'll see what happens here. They want to get they said they want to get they want to avenge their Overwatch team and get the dub here in Street Fighter. So Wapato is trying to get this dub, and they said best of luck. So it is going to be double modern Zangief coming in here. Real Steve versus Hatman. It's going to be interesting.
Well,
woo! Turn kick to kick it off. Drop kick. Oh, running bear grab The counter hit. He tried to press something. Slamma jamma. Oh, these guys, this is what's up.
I gotta ask, are these just two grapplers? Like, there is
Oh yeah.
very little difference here.
This is a mirror match. This is two of the same grappler.
Oh,
Double
yeah, right.
Zangief. The original grappler of all fighting games. This is who the man is.
Man's built like a bear, though he ain't the bear.
For some lore for you, he is a bear wrestler. He's a Russian bear wrestler.
Why am I not surprised by that ad in any capacity?
Yeah. Yeah, but he is what every grappler ever is modeled after. He was the first grappler in fighting game history. For level 2 to go through the turn kick, jackhammer. Ooh. Double wall splat. That reversal is good. The corner is here. Snatch up. That's not enough. It's so close. Oh my goodness! Clutch mode activated by Hatman. This is exactly what I said last week, or last time they were up. Hatman was clutching every time. The armor on the running bear grab, not having none of it.
So if Hatman continues to win, if Hatman wins this series out, we will be tied one aside, and then it's going to come down to our anchors. Now the question is, can Hatman do that? It's looking like Hatman might be able to. Oh, that looked painful.
Oh my goodness! What a job! I can't believe that wasn't enough. Punish the super, and the turn kick hits the armor on the running bear grab. Not enough health to survive, and Hatman taking that one. It is 1-0 Naches' way on this one.
Hatman's looking to take a W for the squad here, so it looks like we might get Garlic Jr. after all to fight it out for the finish. We'll have to see, though. We got the first counter coming through, and another counter with a reversal. Oh.
That was beautiful. Perfect parry. Tried to go for the crouch heavy anti-air. I'm actually a fan of that. Landing straight into a perfect parry.
They just keep it feels like it's the same move from both sides getting punished equally every single time.
Oh my goodness. Oh, anti-air, but it trades with the drop kick. And now one good touch. Nice, stand fierce. Oh my goodness. Whiffed the drop kick and goes straight into the SPD. And there's another round for Hatman. Round 2. That was insanity. The drop kick. I mean, this was what he was doing last time. He utilized that drop kick like crazy and is always ready to rip that modern command grab. So if you try to pull up, he's just pressing one button real quick and snatching you up. Makes you have to be a little bit more frame perfect on your approaches with, again, on the drop kick into another dunk. My goodness. Level 2, did he press anything? Jumps over, that's a freebie. Lariat, and that's the game. That is 2-0 for Hatman.
All right, will Hatman do it again? Or will Real Steve start to pull this back in their own favor? Immediately the punish counter coming up from Hatman.
Real Steve just not being able to figure out what's going on with that drop kick pressure. Wake up, light punch into Lariat. Oh, snatched out of the drive impact. Here we go. Oh, the chops, the flops, and there it is. Hatman on the set point. If he gets one more round, it will be a 3-0. Drop kick, no punish. Oh my goodness. Punish counter grab, that hurts so bad. Oh, shoot!
Oh, Real Steve last time could not pull off that grab. We did see it was, we just jumped over and immediately did this exact same thing from Hatman. At least this time it did land, but I think it's just not gonna be enough.
One more grab and it could be done here, but it is a pixel of health, a sliver. One One good block on a jump in into a SPD could be it. Empty jump, level 3, and it works out from Hatman. Oh my goodness. Slammage. So much damage, so little health. And that will be 3-0. Hatman putting on for the team. I did all that talking about these schools not going to the final game. The anchors aren't as necessary as you would think sometimes, right? But here we get it today. We have Garlic Jr. going to have to strut his stuff up against Master Eye and see what happens. Garlic Jr. in the chat says, I pray for my next victim. Oh. My goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm excited for this. Are you serious? Master Eye, you gotta cook up. You can't let him talk to you like this. I'm gonna be real.
I mean, one of the biggest things that I will always preach about in these situations in Garlic Jr., you should learn this now while you are still young. Complacency is your enemy. Don't talk too much of a big game, because if you can't show up, it's gonna hurt even worse when you get clapped. Be careful.
Yeah, I always say though, my favorite type of competitive players, I mean, I'm talking across all sports, UFC fighting and gaming. I like people with a big mouth. You keep talking, because it makes everybody want to beat you even more. And then when you're still dominating, oh man, you're a superstar. That's my stuff. So I will say, I'm not going to be biased, but you're giving off the energy I like, Garlic Jr. Giving off the energy I like.
I'm very much so the speak softly and carry a big stick type of mentality. No one needs to know that your team is a hard-hitting squad until, well, their health bar is depleted to 0 every single time. That is my own personal perspective on it. It's always interesting though, because I want to root for the big talkers. I want to see your success, but on the same notion, I root for the underdogs, and sometimes it's like a little bit. It hurts a little more when I'm rooting for a big talker and the big talker can't show up.
That is true. That is true. I'll say, I think all sports would be boring without big talkers, though, man. That's why I love them.
That's true.
All right, we got Modern Luke coming in from Master Eye, going up against the toe snatching jury right now. Did a double grab, second one landed. Now the corner is here. Drive reversal. Gonna work out. That's punishable, yes.
Luke is down to we'll call this 1/10 worth of that health bar, but that drive bar is still almost fully intact. However, when you're in, I feel like Jury's sweet spot right now, it's just shown me that when we are able to get some of these combos in, you are not going to be able to get out in any capacity.
Yeah, Garlic Jr. playing a good strike throw game. Like he's playing good up close. That's very punishable. You can't let that rip. He's going to get that every single time. Tried to go for the overhead, reacts after, and goes into the drive impact for DI. Nice damage here. This is the domination station. Trying to fight back. Just a little chunk of damage there. Anti-air into the low forward, and there it is. Garlic Jr. swiftly. What's that?
I need some assistance here, because what I've been hearing, what I've been told I should avoid is trying to engage close range, especially as a grappler, like Jury's playing right now, when our drive bar is depleted, and yet Jury is still landing stun combos, is being just fine, and Luke is not able to punish it. What is up with this?
So well, first, Jury's she's just a rush down. She's not a grappler. She does have a good strike throw game, because she can utilize up close buttons and then go straight into grabs, and she has a good mix game off of her grabs. And look at this, we're just seeing grab after grab after grab, right? But the reason Jury is so scary up close is exactly what I was just saying. Like, she can just tap a button, grab you, and if she decides to, she can press a plus button and just go into more buttons. So when she's up close, you don't know exactly what she wants to do. There it is, another grab. Just walked right under the jump in. Crouch medium kick confirmed into the level 1. Baited.
Oh.
My goodness, so much damage. Understood that the DP was coming and blocked that bait. Oh my goodness, the swiftest of all 2-0s. Garlic Jr. playing no games.
All right. Garlic still has to do it again.
Has to get one more. Master Eye. Dive kick over the Sandblast. My goodness.
Dang!
That's punishable. That's going to be big damage. Yes, sir. Very solid. That was about 25%. Block. That's punish. And coming in here close. Jump in. And there it is. Garlic Jr. Prolific gameplay. Taking this one to the house. Nice anti-air. Master Eye. Got the first touch, but immediately afterwards, getting hit by some stuff. Oh!
Oh!
This
is the longest we've seen Luke survive.
Honestly, yes. Oh, this is going to hurt. He dropped the combo, He tried to get a drive rush after that crouch medium punch, but didn't get it. Drops the combo. And level 1. Oh, still got hit by the last piece. Could have grabbed in between there. I think that's what he was trying to do after he jumped over the first volley. One more touch. Low forward into the level 3. Oh, my God. Yo.
Oh, he's done for. He is done for. Ain't no way. Yep.
Oh. He walked back, right? So Jury's input for her special, or level 3, is down, back, right? So essentially, he's already going into the direction where he needs to do the super, and he sees his opponent walk. He's not crouch blocking. So what he did was baited him to walk towards him, and then kicked him in his legs and did the super when he was like kind of buffering it already. Amazing. That was so good. That was so good.
All right, Garlic. This week you have my utmost respect, and probably next week you will as well. But if you lose one game next week, I think you might want to. I will celebrate that one player's success.
I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan. You talk the jazz, and you make sure you make it happen. That was good stuff. That was good stuff.
Mad respect straight up to Garlic. That was well executed. I think that was the fastest sweep we saw today. But holy cow, also, like, that looked painful. Luke was bringing it back in the very end of it, but I just think Garlic's on a different level.
Yeah. Definitely is. I mean, if you look, I think he was I'm trying to think about it, because they're all playing on the same account, so I don't know what is. Garlic, in the chat, what's your actual rank in Street Fighter? I feel like you have to be early Masters or high Diamond.
Garlic?
I feel like you have to be. Like, I'm watching how you anti-air, and I can also tell you have a higher understanding than what we're seeing, because the way that you're punishing certain things and the way you're setting stuff up. You're plat. You're not even Diamond. I don't believe that. Plat 1? I don't believe that. You're setting stuff up so clean. I mean, you did have that one combo drop. You're pretty good, though. You're pretty good. I like it.
Wait, Garlic, you're saying I'm plat and it shows because I had one combo drop? Excuse me, you're also human.
No. There's certain combos, once you get higher up, there's certain combos you don't drop. I mean, I'm not saying that it was a horrible mistake. Like, he's a good player, but that combo was not. That's one of those ones, if he puts in a little bit more time, labs it up, he's probably not platinum anymore.
Well, there you go, Garlic.
For that combo, he's not in platinum anymore. He's going to die for sure. But no,
sage
either
advice.
Way, yeah. I always, every single time at the end of these, I always offer to give you guys training, but no school's hitting me up. Hey, if you guys don't want the practice, it's okay. But I'm trying to tell y'all, I'll do training sessions. I want to see you guys grow, man. I want to see all you guys get better. But anyway, with that being said, got to give a shout out here to our final sponsor of the night, Seattle Built PCs. Thank you to Seattle Built PCs for the continued support of WSSEA. Seattle Built PCs are the custom PC builders trusted by the pros. Since 2020, oh, that's pretty fresh. I didn't know you were only since 2020. They've been crafting incredible rigs for world-famous esports players, content creators with millions of fans, and even the developers of your favorite games. Seattle Built PCs wants to work with you to create the perfect PC for your needs whenever you're ready. So if you're looking for a custom-built PC by people who care, check out Seattle Built PCs at seattlebuilt.com. Hey guys, can I have one?
I have one more to shout out. I mean, maybe there's a chance Seattle Built PCs will give you one. I'm wondering if they'll give me one. I mean, I'm from Spokane, a little 5 hours east way from Seattle. I know it's a bit of a drive to deliver me a machine, but I would appreciate it. However, because we are talking Street Fighter right now, of one of the many titles here that we have for the WSSEA Esports that we have on broadcast, LANFest is also doing their monthly Street Fighter tournament. It's the 17th one that'll be taking place, and it's going to be on November 2nd, so you can check that out. I do believe it's Start GG. Yes, so in order to find it, it's StartGG/LFGC, and it should be enough to get you registered and ready to go for that Street Fighter tournament if you're interested.
Yeah.
Maybe you can register.
I do that every month with these guys. I cast it every month, but I actually have been slipping the last two. I've missed out on the last two, but it's been a work schedule. But I'll be back. I'll be back, guys. I'm sorry, LANFest. I'll be back. I love you guys. But I see here, Master I would like some training. Brother, I'm not kidding. I'm the same thing on every platform. Zipmaster Flex. That's my tag on. How do I do this? Right there. That's my tag on every single platform. Okay. So if you just hit me up on Discord, hit me up on Twitter. Those are the two I use the most. I will give you some practice. I'll give you a little coaching session.
I can do FPSs.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Here we go. If you want FPSs, there we go. These are mine.
All right. Well, guys, with that being said, the link is in the chat for the monthly Street Fighter tournament. And as always, we'll be back next week for some more WSSEA Street Fighter 6. It's going to be on Thursday, same time, every single time. Looking forward to seeing what schools we see up on that one. But I've been Zipmaster Flex. I was here with Nerdy Bird, and we'll catch y'all next time.